Hey, it's Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres. This is the 13th of July, 2015. It's about 9 o'clock at night, and it's just a really nice night. And I thought tonight's a good night to do a follow-up on the Brooder project and kind of tell you all how it worked out. And this is our third load of 300 to go through it. So I think at this point, I can very safely say that it was a successful operation. I mean, the thing worked, and it stood the test of time. And the first load of chicks that went through, it was fairly cold when we did it. Now, of course, it's pretty warm out, so I was concerned how that would work too, because it gets pretty warm during the day inside there. So here I am. These guys are 3 weeks old tomorrow. What is this? And they're going to go out right out there into tractors. So you can see how convenient this is. I moved it from the last time I showed you where it was. I had it over by the produce area. And I moved it over here. I thought, why not put it right in with the chicken tractors? As a matter of fact, this size, I believe, will service 300 birds very nicely. On this load, I lost 2. On the last load, I lost 5, but it's because they jumped into a bucket of water that was in there. That wasn't too good. Not because they needed a drink. Chicks just do that. They just jump into things. So here's how this works. When they're little, they're inside. We have windows on both sides that we can open up if it gets too stuffy in there. And then there's a brooder light in there. Let's see if I can show you that. See that brooder light hanging in there? And that's propane. On a 100-gallon bottle of or 100-pound bottle of propane. Dirt on my face. Lasted me through 3 loads of chicks. And I still had some to go. I still had maybe about 4 or 5 inches in it before I swapped it out, that's amazing. When we did this in the clear span building on a concrete floor, we were going through 3 times that for each load, at least. I mean, I have a 500 gallon receptacle over there, propane receptacle, and we were filling that twice a summer. So this is definitely the way to go. And one of the things that we've noticed is where we use a little bit of bedding here, and the birds are directly on the ground here. So all of the moisture that they take in the course of a day, and then they manure out, it all sinks right in. The ground is designed to take it. Now, that's one thing I'm not sure of. If we had these chickens on really heavy ground, I'm not sure what would happen because I haven't tested that. But I would reckon that even heavy ground will take moisture. It's just going to take it at a slower rate. And I don't think they're putting out moisture at a rate that's so high that the ground couldn't take it. Anyway, these guys decide, it's 9 o'clock at night, but they're deciding that they're going to be outside. I just filled their feeders. They go out into the tractors tomorrow, and we get another load of chicks. And, I thought that it's about time that I followed up on this and told you how it worked out. You can see a little bit of the insulation blew off. We found that that frame that we put on the front there, we do that at about 2 weeks so they can come outside. And it's better if that is facing east because the sun comes up in the east. So in the morning, we can open the door and get the sunlight in there, and that works to our advantage. You do that with a lot of shelters. You face them east. Yeah, and we didn't have any losses out here to predation at all because of our Great Pyrenees dogs. So this is the way the field's set up. I got 4 tractors right there that are loaded. That's a load of 300 in there. And I got 4 right there that are going to take a load of 300 out of the brooder tomorrow. And a lot of these guys, the biggest ones and then the Cornishes, are going to be going on Friday to the butcher shop. So it's almost seems like one of these brooders will take a load of 300, and you can really get away with 8 tractors very nicely. So one brooder, 8 tractors. Let's see, we've loaded it 3 times. We'll load it 3 more times of 300. So get the calculator out. 300, 6 loads, 1,800 birds. That's not a bad take. That's not bad at all. And propane is way down. I don't think we'd go through 200 pounds of propane. Very unlikely. You can see on the top of that brooder, you see that clear panel that's up there? That's designed to bring in sunlight. And so we don't really even need to open the windows. A day like today that was pretty hot, we just had the door open so they can come and go out of there. These chicks like the heat, and it's okay. Now, one of the things that was an advantage that I think people should look at and take advantage of is our system of watering. We use the same waterers in here as we did out there, and they're those little giant waters. We got them from Stromberg's. And it's a hanging water, and then we run a 1/4-inch line to them, and it works really well. Okay, well I'm gonna consider this a victory. Of course, you guys are all welcome to come here and duplicate this if you'd like. Maybe at some point when I get some manpower around here, we'll have somebody do a video book when we build the next one, but we'll see. We're kind of short-handed right now. All right, this is Mark from Baker's Green Acres. Remember, anyone can farm.